Discipline-Based Art Education by Amy Bandy. Discipline-Based Art Education, or DBAE, is an educational program for grades K through 12 created by the J. Paul Getty Trust in the early 1980s. DBAE uses the inquiry or questioning process through four key disciplines related to art: art criticism, art production, art history, and aesthetics. The goal of discipline-based art education is to develop students' abilities to understand and appreciate art and the ability to respond to as well as create art. DBAE advocates that art should be taught by certified teachers and that art education is for all students, just not those who demonstrate talent in making art. The idea is to merge the four disciplines instead of teaching concepts from each discipline separately. Art production, the making of art, a process that transforms ideas and feelings into images. Art production allows students to create works of art and use various media and techniques. Art criticism, students will be able to make an informed judgment about the artwork. Art criticism involves describing, analyzing, and interpreting. Students will acquire knowledge, skills, and abilities to talk about art. Students will develop an awareness of and appreciation for the presence of art. Art history is just not who made it and when, it is the history of objects. Art provides documentation of cultural changes throughout history. Students learn about art from various periods, styles, and cultural groups. Aesthetics. This is where you ask big questions about art, such as what's the point and why is one object considered to be art while another is not. Students engage with their brains, think about what they are doing, learning, and feeling about their art and the art of others. Believing that art education is basic to every child's development, the Getty Center for Education in the Arts has dedicated itself to improving the quality and status of arts education in elementary and secondary schools. To accomplish this goal, the center adopted an approach to visual arts education which calls for the teaching of content and skills from four disciplines that contribute to creating, understanding, and appreciating art. Delacruz stated that the conditions were right in the early 1980s for a theoretical shift in art education. While J. Paul Getty died in 1976, he had left most of his estate to the J. Paul Getty Trust. At that time, individuals charged with the administration of the trust decided, in addition to maintaining the J. Paul Getty Museum, to make contributions to the arts and humanities. The Getty Center for Education in the Arts, or GCEA, was formed in 1982 for the express purpose of improving the quality and status of art education in American schools. The GCEA did not invent discipline-based art education. Rather, it acts as a catalyst to promote reform in the content and delivery of art instruction in schools. The center works with advocates and organizations who believe this approach is an effective way to teach and learn about art. By integrating ideas and skills from four art disciplines, the DBAE approach allows students to express art in many different ways.